What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are joined by Mercy
Wambui,
and we just want to discuss certain things that we've experienced in pregnancy, and maybe we'll do motherhood badai, but now like it's just pregnancy, things they don't tell you. I think people over glamorize pregnancy, and then you get in and like it's just the ghetto. And so today we just want to discuss what it means to be pregnant, some of the things that people don't tell you about pregnancy, and some of our experiences. Mercy, uko tayari?
I am ready. Very ready.
So the first thing that I experienced, I don't know that Mercy did, hunger. The hunger. I was always hungry. I would eat right now, but then also you can't eat a lot. So like you, especially as it advances, so like you can't eat a lot, but then like when you eat, you feel like eating again and eating again. I don't know what your experience was.
Me, I was never hungry. For real. Me,
Yeah.
I was not.
Yeah. So you never used to eat?
No, I used to eat, but in the morning breakfast, lunchtime, and supper, and I'm just okay.
You're done?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I used to drink a lot of water. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they say that earlier pregnancies are easier. So like I also feel like with Ariella, I didn't have as much complication as I had with Mali. So in your 20s, it's always the best time to get pregnant.
Okay. The first pregnancy, about it being easier, I don't think.
It's only one pregnancy. What are you talking about
No,
first?
I'm talking about my experience.
I've experienced one. But you're talking
Okay,
about...
that one, the first one, for me it was
easy.
No, it was not. Somehow it was not. Kuna some point it was not easy. Some point it was easy.
But the hunger thing, you didn't feel it.
I didn't feel it.
Me, I was always hungry, but I couldn't hold things down for long. So I have had 3 pregnancies. So my first pregnancy was like I would throw up everything. My second pregnancy, I was just eating everything and not throwing up. That was the easiest pregnancy. And then my third, that was the worst pregnancy ever. So I also think pregnancies differ. It's not always the same, but I think with me, hunger like was about the fact that I couldn't hold things down for a long time. So I would eat and throw up in some pregnancies, and then also I would not eat a lot, especially as the pregnancy advanced. Yeah, so that's one of the things that we experienced differently. Then now the morning sickness. Did you experience morning sickness?
I didn't. I didn't experience the morning sickness. There are only times when at night, I don't know, I think mine was weird. I will not be okay. Like at times, I will find myself like I just want to sleep. I will throw. Like I don't know. It was weird, especially at night. In the morning, I was just okay.
Yeah. So the thing about morning sickness, people call it morning sickness.
Yeah.
But it's sickness that can happen anytime. I don't even know why it's called morning sickness. But like I think it's just that sickness attached to pregnancy that people just automatically call morning sickness. So like yours, the sickness you experienced it at night.
At night.
So you would throw up.
Yeah.
At night.
At night.
So you would not sleep. That's very interesting. I experienced mine mostly during the day, but the sleep thing, which I think is also something we need to talk about. Like how was your sleep? Were you sleeping?
Yeah. First trimester and the second I was sleeping, but third I was not.
Yeah. So I never I always struggle with sleep anytime after third, majorly because I sleep on my stomach normally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like my sleep thing. When I want to sleep well, I sleep on my stomach. When you're pregnant, of course you can't sleep on your stomach. So
yeah.
So that makes sleeping difficult for me, but also like it's just so uncomfortable, like turning and moving and all that. I think that's basically what really affects my sleep. I don't know whether you naturally have insomnia.
I don't.
You don't?
Yeah,
So like
I
it's
don't.
just the uncomfortability of sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. So maybe you tell us what you experienced. Mimi, I've said my first three.
Your first three. Number one thing that I was told that I really expected for it to happen is to glow and to be pretty. Hey.
You walk out feeling and looking like a baboon.
What I saw, I had spots, stretch marks. Like I don't know, and I was this tiny lady. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't expect like I would be that big when I was pregnant. I have spots. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
That one, mine. People are saying that I was chubby, but I don't think if I was chubby, I was not okay.
You are not okay.
I was not.
You were ugly. You looked ugly. You felt ugly.
For me, yeah, for me,
Everyone else was feeling.
that you're chubby. But
Everyone
for me,
else tells you are glowing or whatever, but you like you're just feeling like a complete.
yeah.
I can relate 100%. I think with my first pregnancy, I felt better. My hair grew. Like I had like really long hair. It was such a nice experience for that one. For these other two, like for my second born, like I didn't feel much change. Like it was the easiest pregnancy I've had. And then now for this last born, like I was heaviest. Like I was at my heaviest. I didn't feel okay. I didn't look okay. Like I was just always just so depressed, even at looking at myself in the mirror. And so it's interesting that you mentioned the issue of weight gain. You experienced weight gain with how many kgs did you gain?
From 62 to 82. 62
Wow.
to 82.
Wow. Can I tell you mine from my first one?
Yeah.
49 to 90.
That one is weird. Weird.
I gained so much weight. I was just 23. I looked like 48. I was like, what is going on? Like, it was just really so weird. I was adding weight, but again, I was eating like all the wrong food, so maybe that contributed. But I was told also hormonal imbalance, and it happens to some people. So when your hormones don't balance, and then everything else does not work right. So yeah, I also gained weight just as you gained weight. But so yeah, you're mentioning like you expected to be glowy and all that, and then like stretch marks and spots. How did it make you feel?
Ugly. Outside I would be like smiling, yeah, thank you, but inside I was not okay.
Yeah. Did you feel depressed?
Not sana. Because I knew after 9 months
to be done.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think those are some of the things people don't tell you, like the way like people say you'll glow and you'll do all these things, and then it's not actually the same thing in reality. And I can actually relate to that, like not feeling okay while you're pregnant. Is there anything else that you felt?
I don't know why. I hope a lot of people are going to relate, because me, I was always crying because of nothing.
Emotional.
Yes. Like something kidogo too will trigger me, something that could be solved. But then I end up going to my room, I just start crying. Like I even end up nikishamaliza kule, I'm like, why were you crying? Like I don't know. Like I was just crying, and okay, thank God the 9 months were done.
Yeah.
And now at least people can say I'm mature.
So you had seasons where you are just crying.
Yeah.
But were there seasons that you are just happy?
First trimester.
Yeah. So the mood swings thing. Like 1 minute you're okay, the other minute. So like you just used to cry, and then once you're done with crying, you're feeling better.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I didn't experience. Mine was mostly I was sick most of the time. And because like I was pulling in too many directions, people still felt that I needed to be okay. Actually, my pregnancies don't show until really, really late. So you wouldn't know that I'm pregnant in the first trimester. And so people didn't know I was pregnant, but then people expected me to do things the same way I did while I was not pregnant. And during the first 3 months, I was not okay, especially with my last born. And so for me, it was like everything changed for me. The way I worked, the way I related to people, the way I showed up, because I was sleepy most of the time. Like I just used to feel like I just need to take a nap and to sleep and all that. And I think that's also something people don't tell you about pregnancy, is that it could be two ways. Like you could be like the most hyperactive person and working and stuff, but also like you could be the sleepiest person. I don't know that like you slept a lot.
Third trimester.
Yeah. So me, I was just sleeping most of the time, and then now I had to still also work, and then people were still expecting me to be the same person, and I honestly could not be the same person. I was sick most of the time.
Yeah.
So maybe that's where your experience and my experience can gel. But is there anything else that you felt?
Something else that I felt. There's this thing. It's about food. Okay, people were telling me. I don't know. They were just imagining things. I don't know. They were telling me that when you are pregnant, you're going to crave for ice creams. You're going to crave for chocolates, like these sweet things.
But crave for Odoa.
No. I didn't crave for Odoa. I didn't have any
major cravings.
I had zero cravings.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I had zero cravings.
I had lots of craving. With my firstborn, it was raw smokies.
Huh?
Maybe that's why I added so much weight.
Raw smoke.
I would pick like smokies from the shelves in the supermarket and eat them. And ice cubes.
Which pregnancy? First.
Ariella. Maybe that's why she's a bit... She's not okay. She has not been okay from the womb. Can I? That's why she wants everything. Can I have? Anyway, I used to eat raw smokies and ice cubes. I used to chew ice cubes. Like this from the fridge, and then I would chew on them.
You were seriously pregnant.
That was my biggest craving. And then with my second born, I picked this habit of eating omena and eggs. I would and I still do to date. Like I still love omena and eggs combined, and I don't even eat it with anything else. It's just those. Yeah, so I can remember those two. You didn't feel any craving?
Okay, I didn't. If you want to buy me chocolate, just buy me, but it's not my craving.
You didn't even like cold things?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Even during the times you were sick?
I didn't.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I craved so many weird things. Some I don't think I can remember, but I've never craved like Odoa and all that. Odoa is some stone. Like if you know, you know. We can't explain, but like it's one of the things that pregnant women crave a lot. Did you experience the itchiness? Did you feel itchy?
The itchiness. There's infection. UTI,
yeah.
From first trimester to the last.
Yeah.
Me, I was feeling like kwani, because I'm like, kwani, I'm not clean. What am I doing wrong? Because from first, I was tired of taking drugs. I was tired.
Yeah.
Me, I don't know. I don't know if everybody experienced it.
I experienced UTI with my firstborn in my first trimester. By the way, Gift, why do you experience UTI? Hormonal imbalance.
Okay.
Gift is a nurse. You guys should go and look for Gift. If you don't know Gift, if you don't have a gift in your life, you need to look for a gift.
You are doomed.
You can't just be walking to the hospital for nothing. Like it's UTI, you are walking and you need a gift. Now it's hormonal imbalance.
Okay.
And I think it's the hormonal imbalance that even causes the acne.
Emotions,
yeah.
Okay.
And the weight gain as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Hormonal imbalance. Yeah. That's interesting. I had hormonal imbalance in my first trimester of my first pregnancy, but I didn't have it. But then I had like serious hormonal imbalance. I think that's why I gained so much weight as well. So yeah, so that's it. Is there anything else that you felt?
Anything that I felt?
That's different.
No, it is the movement, the baby moving. I was told like the baby. Okay, me, according to what was saying, like, hey, my baby is moving. Those people that are pregnant, my baby is moving. So me, when I got pregnant, I was like, I was going to feel my baby from day one moving to day last. But trust me, at times I was not even. I even thought that something was wrong.
But you didn't feel the movement at all?
No, I did, but it was once.
Yeah.
Then there's a time I went to the St. Jairus Hospital. Then I went to ask, like I just went because for me it was not normal.
Yeah,
like my baby is not moving.
Yeah.
Like, is there anything wrong? Then they were like, we know it's your first time, but your baby is okay.
But then during your first pregnancy, like first experience with motherhood, you're always in the hospital for nothing.
Yeah.
Like the way I normally see you, you're on your way to the hospital. I'm saying like, yes. That's how I was with Ariella. Nowadays, I don't care. Unless someone is dying, we are not going to the hospital. And so like I feel like I'm a low-key gift nurse. I can actually prescribe medication, and no, I don't do that. I don't do that on site. And I don't have to go to, I know when someone is just crying fussiness, or crying they're sick, or crying they're hungry, crying they're wet.
Yeah.
All these things, yeah. But like they told you, like it's your first baby, they understand.
Yeah, they did.
And then you're just told to go home. My baby used to kick, Fadili used to kick between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. And it was really, really bad, like intense. And I kicked to like, he was very active. But then my second born wasn't as active, so I think that also varies. And maybe it's a personality of the child. But yeah, the kicks you always told, and then you always told the way like in the movies they kick very nicely, like it looks like a movie. It does not work like that. A lot of the things you're told in movies or you see in movies about children and how they behave and all that, they're just, I think it's just in their heads. It's like pregnancy is not glamorous, and there are some people who have a very good experience. It's just not the experience of many women. I think a lot of times we over glamorize some of these things, and then someone gets in and it's just a whole different thing. And so like our experiences are different, of course, so I would not say that it's common to everyone, but then your experiences could also be similar to us or different. Let us know in the comment section like some of your experiences. I don't know whether Mercy, there is any symptom, anything that you felt that you are leaving behind before we signed out.
There's only one thing
that
I was told to expect,
and you didn't see it.
I did. Labor pain.
We will talk about that in a separate video. Like I had a whole new respect for mothers. That thing looks like death. It's like you're staring death in the face. There is no painkiller. There is nothing, like you're just there, and the baby, and you have to deliver the baby or else you will die, and the baby will die, and so you have to figure it out. I think we definitely need to talk about delivery. Like that is pain on a whole different level. I don't think there is any other pain as bad as delivery. So both of us have had vaginal deliveries, and we will be able to have a conversation about what it means, what to expect, so that you're ready for it. Not to scare you, but just so you're ready for it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, please just comment down below. And we can't wait to see you on the next one. I know Mercy is it's your first time on this channel, but you will see Mercy a lot. So show Mercy some love, and then we will we will have a conversation about delivery, about motherhood, and everything that is in between. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time,
Bye.
bye.